ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin Walsh. I am the Air Show Director. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown and update on how the Air Show is going. We are just a little over 2 months away. Lieutenant Commander Todd Royals, number 8 of the U.S. Navy Blue Angels.
Kevin, thank you very much for that tremendous introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to tell you that the Blue Angels could not be more excited to be a part of Thunder Over Utah that's coming up March 17th and 18th. This is certainly a part of the country that we don't have the opportunity to visit very often, so it's fantastic that you guys are going to be one of our first shows out of the gates when we finish up our winter training in mid-March. Our mission is to travel the country on a weekly basis to over 35 cities around the country from mid-March until November, representing over 540,000 sailors and Marines that are on the front lines defending this great nation. So it's a tremendous opportunity for us to drop into your backyard to demonstrate that pride and professionalism of your Navy and Marine Corps sailors, to hopefully inspire some of these gentlemen out here, or ladies, to follow in our footsteps as the next generation of our all-volunteer force. So the Blue Angels, we are fired up. We could not be more excited to be a part of the first Thunder Over Utah. So please mark your calendars, make your travel arrangements, come on out here, because you'll want to say that you were part of Thunder Over Utah as well. So thank you guys very much for having us. We don't really solicit air shows. We kind of stand back and we field the requests of people that are hosting an air show that want the Blue Angels to be part of that. We don't really have the opportunity to reach out around the country and say, hey, we want to come to your backyard. Can you put on an air show? We wait for the air shows that are established to say, hey, we want the Blue Angels to be part of this. From tomorrow until March 11th, we're going to be flying 15 flights in 6 days. We fly 3 times a day on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We fly twice a day, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. There's over 120 training sorties for our team to be able to be deemed safe to take our demonstration on the road. We'll fly 15 times in 6 days for 10 weeks. And be ready to bring the show on the road here to St. George. Approximately 9 to 10 years from the time you enter the service, or actually basically start flight school. Once you complete your flight training, you have to be a carrier qualified tactical aviator with 1,250 jet aircraft hours. So I've got just over 2,000. I think Mark's around 1,500. So it takes about 10 years, 9 to 10 years before you can be a part of the team. How do you become an ace? With the Blue Angels, or the technical ace? To become an ace, you've got to shoot down 5 other aircraft, which this day and age, that really doesn't present itself as an opportunity. So, but keep your fingers crossed. We're going into our 66th season of the Blue Angels. Our first team was in 1946, and you'll see maneuvers in the demonstration in a couple months that were part of that original team. So it's not like every year we kind of sit back and go, what would look cool, let's try this. It's a tried and true, safe, it's all within the capabilities of the aircraft. And if there are slight modifications to the routine, they'll take a look at that in winter training and say, hey, we're going to tweak one of the maneuvers a little bit, make sure that it's, as I said, within the capabilities of the aircraft, and it's something that's safe that we can do in public. But for the most part, the routine stays consistent year to year. 18 inches is what the wingtip to canopy separation is going to be in that diamond formation. Blue Angels 1 through 4, they are known as the Diamond, and they're going to demonstrate the precision flying capabilities of the pilots themselves. Most of the maneuvers are all maneuvers that every Naval aviator or Marine Corps aviator is trained to do. They're not stunts or daring feats. They're tactical techniques that are refined in both PSIM training and actual combat missions that we're going to come here and represent, and they'll do that at extreme close proximity. And then Blue Angels 5 and 6, there are solos. You've got the lead solo and the opposing solo, and they're going to demonstrate the maximum performance capabilities of the aircraft itself. For 45 minutes, they're going to pull in excess of 7.5 Gs consistently throughout the demonstration at speeds just shy of the speed of sound, all the way down to the high alpha pass, which is about 100 miles an hour, 120 miles an hour, demonstrating the slow speed flight capabilities of the Boeing F-18. So again, we'll show you the wide spectrum of what this aircraft can do, what the pilots can do, and again, most importantly, is the pride and professionalism of our enlisted maintenance personnel that keep these jets flying. This jet is one of our newest jets, and it could have antique plates on it if they made them. It's in excess of 25 years old, but our maintenance personnel, as I said, 130 Blue Angels that are handpicked to be part of this team to keep these jets flying on a weekly basis. The newest, the latest and greatest F-18s that are coming off the Boeing assembly line, they are going out on the front lines. paint them blue. These are old, they can't go to the aircraft carrier anymore. We paint them blue, we take them around the country and put on flight demonstrations with them. So the latest technology is out there on the front lines, and then we're here taking the old jets, make them look nice, keep them flying, and put on our tremendous flight demonstration to inspire you folks. We all came from flying and fixing gray airplanes before we came to this command. We're here for a short period of time, and this is just one small stepping stone in our career progression in the Navy and Marine Corps. There is no backup team. Other people say, hey, what happens if you get sick or somebody gets hurt? The only person that, if that person gets sick or injured, that if he can't fly, no one flies is number one. But if any of the other pilots get sick, then we just fly with less than 6 aircraft. But there's no backup team. As I said, those guys are flying 15 times in 6 days for 10 weeks. There's just not enough assets out there to have a spare backup pilot to stay proficient to do what we do. Thank you all very much for coming out. This is tremendous.